Hello there folks, and welcome back to the Let's Play for Chris? Chris, are you urinating in public, man? Dear God, I mean this is a supply closet, but there are toilets around here, surely. It's a residency. Look at me when I'm talking to you, boy. Sorry about that, folks. Topher here is just, he's so uncouth. I can hardly apologize enough, I really can't. I'm gonna hold on to the red book at the moment, because I can't remember where, well, I remember where it goes. I can't remember how far into the level that actually is, though. I'm reasonably certain I can access it within like the next 10 minutes or so, I think. So I'm going to hang on to the book and hopefully I can drop it off into the puzzle location, get it out of the inventory. If not, I've still got 2 slots to play with, just got to be careful, you know. Another thing about having the much reduced inventory space is that I'm having to be absolutely certain that I need things before I pick them up. It's like, I can't even risk picking up additional, like, ammo and stuff. Unless I'm absolutely certain I need it. Ah, what a lovely night for a curse. Could be all sorts of interesting things. Could be like a line of zombies dancing the samba out there for all I know. Messy, messy. Only are they doing viral reshoots, they're also hoarders, apparently. They'll contain articles about stars. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Just seemed like the proper pronunciation somehow. Moths everywhere. I do like these light fittings though. They're gorgeous. That's the room that's got the puzzle in, I think. And it's locked. Of course it's locked, because everything is locked. Guess I'm going this way then. Don't pick up the map. The map releases bees! Terrifying bees. These are some things I do remember. Not a lot, but there are some things. Admittedly, perhaps there are many of you playing this right now would have preferred that I hadn't remembered about the bees. This shirt is soaked in blood. Probably need some new biological biz for that. Let's see what we got in here, shall we? Yeah, my voice is absolutely knackered right. I don't even know why. I've not been recording or live streaming in quite a while. Actually, admittedly, I haven't been talking in a while. So that might actually be the reason. Residency key. 001. You know, they've got the numbers to have like up to 100 rooms. And I'm pretty sure this entire facility only has like 3 rooms, which... So it hints there's a larger complex out there somewhere. To me at least, anyway, like there's more residencies dotted around. Oh, zombie. Never mind. And yet, the more times that we come here, the more we find out that's not true. I mean, you look out various windows in the mansion, and it makes a point of, you know, there's nothing around, you can't see anything. Usually that's on the west side, I think, but you get the general idea. Every window you look at makes a point of the mansion being isolated and alone. Yet there's apparently hundreds of room keys. Yet the only residency we ever find has precisely 3 dormitory rooms. So, yeah. In fact, this is kind of a large complex for just 3 people, isn't it, when you think about it? Yeah, get rid of it. Chuck it on the floor, that's disposable culture, right, Chris? Just recycle that key. Probably melt it down, turn it into bullets. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Oh dear. Looks like Daniel's been here. Wait, actually, I think sure that's a different character model to the ones in the base game as well. Never mind. Oh, I get the Derringer! That's the name of that pistol. June 22nd, 1998. I had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other to survive. But Robert started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. The damn things are pure evil! There was no other way. He would have done the same if he put the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I just had to leave him in the bathroom. I'm probably the last one now. How could this happen? I never forgave myself for being part of this project. Eventually I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. I need just a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand. At least let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. Yep. See, this is where the first game, well, the remake of the first game at least, did a lot better than all subsequent Resident Evils. Creating that era of hopelessness and bleak depression. The idea of a world gone to shit. As we're inheriting that. Although why? Actually, that's a blouse hung up on the cabinet. I'm not sure what that's about. Unless Linda's been visiting. Always possible. I bet it does. Broken springs, eh, Chris? Eh? Wink, wink, no say. Say no more, say no more. Not as good as a wink to a blind badger and all that. Don't worry, we don't understand it either, half the things we come out with. I'll see you there, zombie. Hopefully, though, I can get what I need out of here and just GTFO. All these attempts to conserve water that Chris is wasting. There's something inside the bathtub. Will you take the control room key? Excuse me, I'll just be leaving. No, door. There was a way out around here somewhere. Sometimes like the activation points and the triggers and stuff, some of these doors don't quite marry up with the pre-rendered backgrounds. I haven't played the original soon enough to know whether that was a problem back then, or whether this is like a problem of stretching the aspect ratio and stuff. That perhaps some of the trigger points have been moved slightly, here and there. As part of the whole process. Probably get rid of the Derringer for now. Don't need that. Put that over there. Can't access the book room yet, so we'll put that in there. Should I drop off the herbs as well? I don't really need them. I can take the fuel canteen. I'm sure there's at least one area I'm going to be backtracking through a lot that's got a zombie in the way, so I'm going to need to put him down and burn his ass. So I remember not doing that as Jill, and what a pain in the arse it was to try and get past him every time. Especially when I got annoyed and blasted him and he ended up going crimson. That was deeply irritating. It's kind of a shame there are just like some points in this game where you have to down the zombies. There's no choice. Well, I say no choice, especially if you stacked healing items, you could let them bite you. Do the animation where you shove them to the floor. And then, just run over them and heal. I suppose you could do that, technically speaking, if you're going for a complete pacifist run. Such is not the way of things we're going to do it here, anyway. Should have plenty of ammo for a change. It feels weird. Playing a game where after... Really? He didn't even get back up, it's like, no bro, don't do that. Fuck you. I'm Chris, I'll do what I want. Nope. Unless the game says no, at least anyway. Am I standing in the right spot now? Burn him from the anus upward, okay. Yes. Burn. Burn it all! I don't want to set the world on fire. Da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, secret documents. Plan 42 report. 4 days have passed since the incident. The plant at point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison to the other group of plants, the T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. Oh yes. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host anatomy, as well as its size. Looking at its current state, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like this. You also found that Plant 42 has 2 main sources of acquiring the necessary nutrients. One source is for its roots. Somehow it's managed to root itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, the scientists went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There's a high possibility that one of the chemicals in the water is promoting Plant 42's rapid growth. No, it's slowly tipping towards Jodie Foster here right now. However, we've yet to determine a specific chemical. A bone-like body of Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We are sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long, tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. It's like one of my Japanese animes. No? Too much? Yeah. We believe that the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When Plant 42 senses prey, it uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vines drain the prey of its blood. You also noticed it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey, or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to Plan 42. When we heard the stories from the survivors, they all observed one thing in common. When the uniform, petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital innards, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Why does it behave in this way? We still don't know. I paraphrased, I know. May 21st, 1998. Henry Saturn. Or Saturn. Probably Saturn. Fascinating reading. There's nothing special. I know, that's pretty cool. Hello, hello, hello. I've been in enough libraries to know how this works. Secret passage. Come on, man, put your back into it. If only you had more muscles, right? Right. Sure, let's go down the ladder. There's only fun and wonderment down here. Not horrendous abominations against man, beast, and nature. Certainly not giant sharks, that would be ridiculous. Just ask my good buddy Sam Jackson. So I really like the music you get down here in the Aqua Ring. I think it only plays like in this corridor. It's a really nice, sort of bizarrely peaceful kind of a track. Like it's hidden, like an undercurrent of sinisterness. Just playing for every now and again. I think it's like the only place it's used, which I think is a crying shame, considering there's basically nothing in this corridor. Except for a box puzzle. Seems like a waste of potential to me. It's like a really good track for building suspense. There's absolutely nothing here to be building suspense, well, for, really. I mean, I suppose it takes me you've got the encounter with the guy in the next room, but even then. This music doesn't play in that room. This track gets turned off as soon as you actually enter that room. That's before the event's even played out, so... I don't know. It all seems a little off to me. Off in the same manner of using a bunch of mysteriously floating crates. They're heavy enough to be difficult for Chris to push, but whatever's in them is not heavy enough to make them sink. And they form a rock-solid bridge because they span the distance exactly. Should I take the herb? I should probably take the herb, shouldn't I? I think it's pretty much a guarantee I'm going to get mauled at least once while I'm crossing the Aqua Ring. Sadly, it is basically a guarantee, so yeah, I'll take that with me. Pop my health back up. Ooh, water effects are very pretty. Again, I wonder if those have been rejigged or just re-resed. I'd like to think they've been properly rejigged. Take advantage of current gen technology on water generation.
Richard!
Dramatic eyebrows.
Chris!
Nope, stay away, you
Chris,
fuck!
stop!
You're gonna get me killed! Ah, God! What did I just say?
Richard.
It is now shark bait. Yep. And it's all your fault, Chris. Way to go, hero. Right. Ow! Damn it. Yeah. That one shark always gets you, but for some reason, if you run slightly into the walls... See if this is still the case. Yep, it confuses their pathing for some reason if you run slightly into the wall. So they track you based on the... Yeah, see, they're suddenly having a lot better time tracking me now I'm not running into the wall. Some of it is obviously based on the computer, the console in this case, determining your direction and velocity based on where your character is pointing. If you're pointing into the wall, that confuses the shark's pathing no end. I'm surprised I didn't take that much damage from that bite, actually. Must have been far enough away the game determined it was only a glancing blow or something. Because the game does have different levels of damage potential. The The same attack will not always cause the same amount of damage. Ooh, that looks nice. It's probably a first aid spray though, which I don't really want. Okay, that's the oil pressure regulator. Can't remember which of those valves I need to throw though. This is... yeah. The door is underwater. I think that door became the basis of Revelations, didn't it? Half the artwork for the first Revelations game was basically that door with an eyeball behind it. Open valve number... there you go, number 3. It's all there. It's all there, folks. Okay. Anything else on this little table? No. Random monitor sticking out of the desk. And a map. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm never going to use the maps in this game, or... but yeah, sure, why not? Believe it or not, from like my past performance, I don't normally have that much issue navigating around these games. I think the fixed camera angles actually help immensely in making places more memorable. I think if you had like a quote-unquote proper camera, I'd have much more difficulty figuring out what was what. Everything would look the same. In relation to Chris and such.
Emergency, unknown source of pressure.
I don't know, I try to drain the pool and murder them all and they get angsty.
All doors to achieve maximum safety.
Locking all doors to achieve max. I love that somehow, I don't know why, but I just do. Alright, yeah. Can't close the pressure shelter until the safety switch has been released. Why there would be a safety switch on the pressure shelter, I honestly don't know. I can't think of any situation where being able to lock the pressure shelter doors would be a bad thing. It's like, oh no, I accidentally closed the shutters. Now we're all going to be perfectly okay. Again, this is Umbrella. Anything that makes the workplace less safe, you know. It's pretty much a given. Blah blah blah, oil pressure valves. Number 3, please. It resets. It doesn't even finish closing the shutters. It just resets them to default, which is apparently open and unsafe. Fucking Umbrella, man. Nope. Yes, I know. I pushed the button too many times. My mistake. Pressure shelter is locked. Release the safety. Yes, please. Safety released. Come back over here. Just say something though for Umbrella's general design aesthetics in terms of how things actually operate. The one man with absolutely no technical training can run all 3 of these stations by himself. In an emergency, no less. Makes you wonder at the general incompetence of Umbrella's employees in that case, doesn't it? Okay, I have to redrain the water, don't I now? Yep. Glug, 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 glug. It's like flushing a dead goldfish down the toilet, but on a much larger scale, you know? And green means go, so go we shall. Go, 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 go. It's a bit of military speak for you all there. No funky music in this place? So this would be another good place to have the bling, 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 bling music, you know? But no, complete silence in this case. Shotgun shells. Materials are labelled dynamite, but don't get your hopes up. They're completely drenched. Right, that's the way to progress. The barred gates behind us lead back to the exits of the level. In fact, they're the only way out now the water's been drained, I do believe. Ironically enough. You flail at me. Right, get out, stupid shark. Yeah, I can afford to waste a shot or two. This gun's basically become obsolete at this point. You'll see why when we get back to the mansion. Ooh. 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 Oh, yes, please. That's Richard's shotgun. Why he didn't use it, I don't know. Yes, that's a waste of a herb, I know. But it's not really going to be that big of an issue. There's plenty of healing items left in the mansion that I haven't touched yet, including a bunch in rooms that I'll only be able to access after I finish this level, so it's all fine. My only concern really is possibly Plant 42, but I don't recall that being a particularly difficult fight. They have the key in there. There we go. It was one of these things to trigger the cutscene. Right. That's what you get for your troubles, flaming creature. Just let me have the damn key. And on this edition of Frying Tonight with Chris, shark fin soup, Texas style. Ooh, what a shocking recipe. Now most people say that using 120 volts is far too much. I say if you can go up to 240, all the better. Don't stop until the generator is overloaded. That's how you know it's good. Seriously, trophy, don't you just fuck right off. Get out of it. I like to think there's a guy off screen who's just been pushing the trophies there. It's like, oh, fuck, he shot me. Serving bloody right. Okay, something I have to do to progress with this isn't something I did off my own bat. You know, an idea I came with. This is something I had to do to progress in the game. It was scripted. Don't need fucking condescending pats on the head for doing it. Fucking trophies. Again, for people new to the channel, I really don't like trophies or achievements. I think they're a terrible system. At least the way they're implemented nowadays, anyway. I don't really like them in general. Even if they come up for stuff that it's like really obscure stuff you've done just to see if you can do it, I don't like it then either. It still feels far too much like the game, giving you a little pat on the head going, aren't you good? Need to have fun, not to be congratulated. Magnum ammo! I always forget this. I always forget this is there. Every single time I play this game, I forget there's a... Again, I forgot how to get the Magnum, which perhaps makes this a moot point, but even so. Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be like all the components you need for that puzzle in that room as well, which is what really, really confuses me. I cannot for the life of me remember where the damn hook is. Yeah, not overly important right now, of course. I think we're basically done with this level. I think we can progress on to Plant 42 now, I do believe. Now we have the key for the gallery. Okay. You know, Chris's scenario is, I think, one of the more integral ones. We'll see if what I think is going to happen actually happens. Which is very, very vague, I know, but just trust me on this one. Wait and see if it actually happens. I'm also going to go drop a bunch of stuff back off, because I don't need it anymore. I'm not going to bother changing my weapons just yet. Because I don't think I can, So I'm hoping that I'm wrong, and I'll actually get a very specific cutscene that will make this final boss the last hurrah for the pistol. But we shall see. We shall see. I really should have stopped skipping that animation. I love the animation. I'm slowly opening the box. I actually do. I like things that are deliberate and stuff like that. We should just stop skipping past it all the time. Half tempted to take the Derringer with me. Just deliver the... If I had the vaguest idea of how many shots the box it was there actually took to kill, I would be extremely tempted to take the Derringer just to deliver the final blow with. So the final insult. You know, the boss is there, we're both bloodied and torn and exhausted after a prolonged battle. Chris throws down the shotgun, pulls out a gun, around about the same size as the noisy cricket from Men in Black. The boss laughs or burbles or stands there swaying gently as plants are, you know, known to do. And Chris is all like, photosynthesize this. Well, actually, it's the Derringer, so it's more like, pew! And the boss goes and dies, and it's all very heroic. I ran straight past the door, didn't I? Yes, yes. Less time thinking about dramatic scenarios, more time playing the game. It's probably the best idea. Okay. Ooh, that's mine, I think you find. You know, I really don't need handgun ammo at this point. Bees! Yeah, get away. Get away. Yes, expression contorted in pain. He's not really holding his face. He has the bug spray in his lap. Yeah, get away. The fuck away from me. And these little sods can poison you as well, which is deeply, deeply irritating. Okay. I know what to do with this though.